9 times out of 10, it's at this stage of the sales process that it can all go wrong. Once your prospect enters the club, whether as an appointment or as a walk-in, you need to ensure that you start to follow the process of the prospect journey, that you gather information and collect data at reception. Now, you need to ensure that all guests coming into the club are registering and you are following your membership and prospect journeys and processes. Once all this data is collected, they should sit comfortably awaiting for their tour. It is key that if it's an appointment, you're out there on the allotted time. If they're a walk-in, you need to keep them waiting as little as possible. As soon as you come out, it is essential that you start to build rapport and that you provide a great first impression. How do you create a great first impression? Well, we like to use the acronym SWELL. Smile, welcome, enthuse, listen, and learn and use their name immediately and constantly. You will be surprised how this very simple process can have a major impression when you meet somebody for the first time. Before we move on to the needs analysis form itself and how to use that effectively, I want to talk quickly about how you can use open-ended questions. Now, these, opposed to closed questions, which provide a yes or no answer, allow you to gather information. And it's where you can basically say, at what times of the day will you be using the club? They provide information back to you. Now, these influencing questions can help you in 4 important ways. Point 1, it actually forces the prospect to think. Point 2, it actually gathers you information. Point 3, it actually allows you to listen, take in the information and prepare another question. And finally, and probably most importantly, it will keep you in control of the situation. If you want to be in control of any conversation, or you feel you're losing control of the conversation, you can simply ask a question. The needs analysis is the most important aspect of the sales process. Now, before we delve into this, you must ensure that every walk-in, guest and appointment follows your registration process and ensure you capture all the data you will need. Now, before the needs analysis can begin, you have to go through what is called meet and greet. Now, this is where the sale can be won or can be lost. A first impression can take less than a second. It may be the way you approach them, your mannerisms, the first things you say. But if they dislike you immediately, it's going to be very, very difficult for you to make a sale. Before we move on, let's recap on the psychology of the sales process and the influence involved in membership sales. In leisure clubs in particular, we can break those wants and needs down into 4 key points. The first, we class as fun. It's the social aspect, the interaction process, getting on with friends. The second is fitness. Now, in a broader sense, we're talking about weight loss, toning up, de-stressing, rehabilitation. The third is the future. It may sound strange, but when they start, they haven't actually achieved or received anything. They then start the journey to where they want to be a thinner person, to be a happier person, to be better, to be toned, to be healthier. And the fourth and most important area is feelings. It goes back again, emotion. People feel better. They look better, they feel better. They get a nice comment about the way they look, they feel better. That is the key psychological buying want when somebody comes into a health club. Remember this, most salespeople talk way too much. Forget the pitch and just focus on the person in front of you and asking questions. Let's have a look how I was taken through that process.
Hi Drew, my name's Jennifer, nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you.
Thank you very much for completing the inquiry card. Okay, I'm just going to ask you a few questions about exactly what it is you're looking for.
Okay.
And I'll show you around the club, show the areas of most interest to you.
Yeah.
Then come back here and go through the membership options. Is that okay?
Yeah, that's fine.
Excellent. So you're mainly interested in the gym, and you heard about us through another member.
Well, my brother actually,
Oh,
he's a member, and he's been on me for a while to do something. So.
Great, and would you come and train with him?
Occasionally, but I think I'm going to come on my own, but possibly with him.
Okay, and do you live locally?
Yeah, just down the road, just the other side of the dual carriageway.
Excellent, so we are convenient for you then.
Yeah.
Brilliant, and do you work locally as well?
Well, I work from home, so yes.
Excellent. And is the membership just for yourself?
I think so initially. I have thought about my family as well, but it's just something I want to do at the moment.
Okay, so why have you chosen Marriott Leisure Clubs then?
Well, I've seen a couple of adverts, and it looks really nice, and my brother said it was a great place to come. And to be fair, I just wanted somewhere that could offer me, although I'm mainly interested in the gym, offer me other things as well. And I've heard a lot of good things about it.
Oh, excellent. And are you currently following a regular exercise programme?
No, not for a while.
Okay, so when did you last follow a regular exercise programme?
Oh, a few years. It's been years really since I've exercised properly. Yes.
Okay, so quite some time then.
Yeah, I would say a while.
Yes. So why did you stop?
Time, I think, more than anything really. It's one of those things that just stopped happening, and then you sort of get out of the habit. So.
Okay. Do you feel you've got time now to invest in your health?
Yeah.
You have?
Yeah.
Brilliant. And so how did you feel whilst you were exercising?
I felt good, and I think I miss that really.
Great. So you want to get that back?
Yes.
Excellent. So how long have you been considering joining the health club?
Probably about a month, seriously. I mean, obviously you think about it on and off, but about a month.
How often would you use the club?
I was looking at come in the mornings probably before I start work, 2-3 times a week, I think.
Brilliant. So before work, so sort of 6:30, 7 o'clock in the morning, or?
Yeah, as early as possible.
As
Probably as soon as you open, I'll get in and get out then and get on with my day.
Good. And how long will you be looking at for each session? How long are you going to spend in the club?
I don't know, to be honest. I was planning to spend about an hour here. I might get a bit of breakfast before I sort of head out for the day. Really.
Well, that's a good idea. So about an hour, a couple of mornings a week, possibly 3 mornings a week. Good. And what would you like to achieve from a regular exercise programme?
When I say I want to lose weight, I don't want to lose a lot of weight. I think I want to tone up really more than anything.
Okay.
I put a bit of weight on, which isn't a major problem, but I think I'd like to just be generally a bit fitter and tone up a bit.
Is there any particular reason to lose weight and tone up?
I think just generally, I want to feel a little bit better about myself, really, and just be generally a bit healthier.
Generally healthier, feel better. Okay. And do you see yourself spending most of the time in the gym?
I think so. I think that's probably my main area of interest. I quite like the idea of using the pool, but I think in reality, I'll spend more time in the gym, I think.
Okay, great. Well, let me just check that I've got all the information then. You're looking to lose weight, tone up.
Yeah.
Just to feel better about yourself, generally a bit healthier.
Yeah.
You're going to be mainly using the gym.
I think so.
2 to 3 mornings a week before work. Okay, right. Well, we'll go straight to the gym now, and I'll show you how we can help you achieve your goals.
All right, brilliant.
Okay.
Thank you.
Nikki was brilliant there. She used the needs analysis exactly how it should be used. Gathering information, but using the questions in a conversational manner, not one after the other, and feeding back information she felt was relevant to me. Now, once you have all that information, the next stage, and it's straightforward from here, is into the tour.